Well, I guess the woke lunatics that are constantly complaining about Elon Musk, even though he gave them their precious electric cars, well, they're not going to like this very much. Elon Musk says it's insane that Americans can vote without ID, cast ballots by mail. In the USA, you don't need government-issued ID to vote, and you can mail in your ballot. This is insane. And it's obviously insane. No other country does this. Certainly no developed nation would allow this to happen for just the obvious reasons. Do we even need to get into it? You want to know that the people that are voting are allowed to vote, that they're real votes. You need to know that it's a legitimate election. And I don't understand why anybody would expect that an election wouldn't be held in suspicion by many people if you can't even take the security precaution of making sure you know who the person voting is. Elon Musk says it's insane. It obviously is insane. There's a reason why nobody else allows it, and the reason is so obvious, and it's so obvious why it is allowed. And here in what I think is a very related tweet, Elon Musk said, "At this point, there is no question that this administration is actively facilitating illegal immigration. The numbers speak for themselves." And he's commenting on this from Data Hazard. It says, "By all available metrics, this administration's border policy is a disaster. Monthly encounters have averaged 98,000 for the two previous administrations, 242,000 for the Biden border." And here you can see encounters is this orange line. And as you can see under Obama, I mean, those are still high numbers, peaking at 150,000 in 1 month. And you can see with Trump, there was a spike there in encounters. That looks to be about July 2019, so before COVID. And then you can see it dropped right off down to these levels. And that was before, again, that's still 2019, that's before COVID. But then you can see when Biden takes over, it just shoots up and it just keeps going up. And that's because the Biden regime obviously doesn't just tolerate it, it encourages it and it facilitates it. I mean, they take down border barriers that are supposed to prevent people from crossing the border. They're suing Texas to prevent them from doing anything to stop people from crossing the border. This isn't incompetence. This is their policy. This is the Biden policy. Just get as many people into the country as possible. So let's go back to this first tweet from Elon Musk that we looked at. In the USA, you don't need government-issued ID to vote, and you can mail in your ballot. This is insane. And it's also intentional, right? That didn't happen by accident. Now let's take a look at this illegal immigration under Biden. Well, this is also insane, and it's also very clearly intentional. So we have insane and intentional, and also insane and intentional. Again, it almost makes you think that they're connected in some way. I can't imagine how. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please subscribe, like, and share. Sharing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.